and they will fire back on their turn. They are definitely firing at Felix. They do hit Felix with their difficulty. Felix is kind of hunkered down in the back of the bed. However, they are able to hit him. They're going to roll their blaster shot and roll 3 ones on 4 dice. So that is a 9, and Felix will roll his strength. And he rolled 12 on his strength, so it hits some of the components that are in the back of the sled, and sparks kind of flash over Felix. There's a slight burning of his clothes, however, nothing that actually really affects him. And then the Rhodians, as they are flying forward, you see that there is a little gun emplacement on the front of these personal flight vehicles, and they fire towards the sled. One of them is actually, I will say, is going to fire at Morrigan. The other one, you can tell, is firing at the sled. So the first shot at Morrigan is probably going to miss her. All right. Oh, well, actually, he rolled in with 4 dice. He rolled 2 less than max. So you are hit. However, it is within your... actually, let me look at the rule real quick, because technically you would be missed, but with lightsaber combat... Okay. Alright, if the Jedi is successful, the Jedi may add or subtract part of his or her control dice. Okay. So now we need to know, a Jedi may also attempt to control with... Okay, so you can use a reaction. The Jedi may also attempt to control where... Okay, so... Finally, the Jedi may use lightsaber combat to parry blaster bolts as a reaction skill. You're technically going full defensive. However, you can try to deflect it. That would be an additional action.
So
we might be doing this. We might be doing this a little bit wrong with your full defense. However, I'm going to go with it for this right now. So yes. So now what would happen is you would roll your lightsaber combat. Since he technically hit you, but you're still within your lightsaber ability, you would roll your lightsaber combat. So you're keeping lightsaber combat up.
So that's 2 dice I'm down.
And then you are full dodging. So that's 1 dice. And now you're going to react with your deflection. So yeah, so now you're 2 dice down.
All right.
And you are basically rolling... the Jedi tries to control the blaster bolt. She makes a control roll. I apologize. You make a control roll. So you would be 2 dice down on your control roll.
Plus my lightsaber or just control?
Just control.
Then I'm spending 2 character points.
Okay. So basically what happens is Morrigan is using the Force to parry the blaster bolt with her lightsaber. And now she is using the Force to direct that bolt back to her aggressor. So go ahead and roll. You need to make a... Well, I'm not going to tell you your difficulty. Go ahead and roll. Did you roll a bunch of 1s? Did you roll high?
I did not roll high at all. 11.
11? Well, he's not that far away from you. So he is within medium range, so you hit him. Oh. So go ahead and roll 5d damage for the blaster on the vehicle.
$24.
24. All right. You destroy this vehicle. As the blaster bolt is parried by Morrigan, the bolt goes, slams right into the receptacle that fired at her, and the whole thing sparks, and it just kind of spins as the Rodian jumps off to the ground.
Well, that's what he gets.
All right. So the other one, however, is going to fire at the sled.
I can't do nothing about that.
Man, I am rolling amazing tonight. All right, so that is on 4 dice. That is 1 less than max on d6s. So it hits the sled. Sled obviously is not going to dodge. However, it does have a strength. All right, so... All right, there is a slight damaging explosion on the sled as the parts of the sled kind of bow in from the blaster shot. You see some of the gear and just repair stuff that he had in the back kind of explode out. You see Felix actually kind of roll off of the sled just in case, as that will be... Let's see, so that was them, so now it's you guys.
I am, now that I'm going to take out the last 2 battle droids, so I want to take out 1.
There's 2 more battle droids. You can actually move to them at this point and attack.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. The guy on a Segway can do whatever the heck he wants.
On the Segway? On the space Segway?
Yes, because it's cooler than a regular Segway.
That's true. Well, you can actually, if you want, you can run up to them and attack both of them. Because they're basically standing side by side as they're running towards you.
How many dice would that be down, though?
So you'd be down 1 for running up and using lightsaber combat. Then you're attacking, so 2. You're attacking again, so 3.
And my lightsaber combat roll is my sense plus lightsaber combat.
Yeah,
correct?
So you're down 3 dice on how many dice?
6.
6. So you would have 3 dice for each attack.
I'll give it a shot.
All right. So you run. So now you do your action, however, and then everybody else does their action, and then you go again.
That's fine.
Okay. So Morrigan jumps off of the back of the sled and charges at the battle droids. The battle droids are going to try to attack you.
Oh, okay. Back up.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So I run. They go. I attack. Twice?
Well, so basically you do one action and then everybody does an action. Then you do another action and everybody does an action. So if you're the only one going more than once, you run, they do an action, and then you attack twice because nobody else is going.
All right, thank you. That's all I need to know.
Basically, it is the commodity of how many actions you're doing. You do one action and everybody does their action.
All right, so I run up.
Yeah.
Everybody else does their action.
Correct. So now the battle droids
What about Felix? Does he go on mine or?
Oh, yes, he goes on yours. He's actually, as you're running up, sees what you're going to do, and he's going to try to take out one of the battle droids for you. All right, so he fires pretty much very close. All right, and he actually misses. Wow. Okay, so he misses the battle droid by rolling a 1. I'm going to say that because he rolled off the sled, he was not in a good position and just fired blindly.
All right.
So that is his roll. However, one of the Rodians is going to run for cover. The one that you destroyed his space Segway. The other one is going to fire at the sled again. So use his skill to fire at the sled. He hit the sled. Once again, sled's not really dodging. So he's going to roll the damage on the sled. All right. One of the repulsors gives out from the hit, and you can see that the sled dips as it's still kind of hovering there, but it's almost like if one of the repulsors was a tire and the tire was blown. It's kind of dipping in the back. And you see the main doors of the Majestic basically close, kind of like blast doors. And you see that Chew is kind of trying to lock down the front space padlock, basically, as he is putting a large metal cylinder on the front and basically typing in some keys. Then that is Felix. So it's back to the battle droids. Yeah, the battle droids are going to try to fire at you. All right, so they hit you as you're pretty much right on them. So go ahead and make a... Okay, so you can do... you can try to parry with your blast or with your lightsaber.
But that would put me down yet another die, right?
Correct.
I'm already down...
Well, technically at this point, you're just down 1 die.
I'm down 3. Oh, because I haven't taken my actions yet.
Because you haven't taken your actions yet.
All right, I'll just attack one battle droid, and I'll try to parry this one.
Okay, so go ahead and try to parry.
That's control, right?
No.
I just rolled it.
No, you're not deflecting, you're just parrying. So it's your full lightsaber with your sense minus 2 dice.
1, 2. Okay.
So Morgan's rolling 4 dice to parry the shot.
I rolled 12, but there's that thing right there. The
All right,
1.
there's a 1 on the wild die, so there is a complication. You parry. You parry this blaster bolt, but not realizing where the bolt goes, it hits the sled, and there is a slight explosion as its energy cells are hit by the bolt. And the whole thing, the repulsors drop to the ground, and it just slams onto the ground.
I'm so sorry, June.
That is the droids. So
me.
Everyone's gone, so go ahead and go.
All right.
And
so
you're going to swing, yep.
I'm going to swing, and I'm going to swing hard.
All right, swing for the fences with your lightsaber. Oh no, not another 1.
I did roll a 10, but yes, a 1 on the wall.
All right, well, because you rolled a 10, you don't hurt yourself.
Good.
However, and you have been training enough with this that I'm going to say you don't do anything silly, like it flies out of your hand or something like that. This is Star Wars. Yeah, you might step on a twig, but you're not going to. But Luke never throws his lightsaber out while he's fighting. So I'm going to, and it looks like Ellen has decided to change her wild die, by the way. Okay, so you run up, you deflect the bolt, however, not knowing where it's going to go, it hits the sled, thereby giving it massive amounts of damage. You go to swing at the battle droid that attacked you. You overextend yourself, and I'm going to give the battle droid, the other one, a bonus to attack you. Okay?
All right.
So that is, but that's going to be next round. So if you're able to take them out, or if Felix is able to take them out, okay. So that is you guys again.
I already did my, because I deflected and then I attacked. So I've done all 3 of them. Oh, it's a new round?
Yeah, you were the only one that was doing multiple actions, so it's a new round.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do the multiple action thing again.
Okay.
I don't have to run, so I get one of these back. But I am going to attack both of the battle droids.
Okay.
So, since I'm right on top of one of them, I'll attack him first and then the other one.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. And she rolls another one on the wild die.
However, I did roll 14.
Okay. I'm going to say that you hit. I think that we have had enough complications from Morrigan in this combat, and these are battle droids. So go ahead and... So even with the one, taking the one out, you still hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. Your ridiculous amounts of damage.
So just 4D for control, right? That's my damage, right?
With your lightsaber damage, which is 5D. So 9D.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why, yeah. So roll 9D against this battle droid's massive not 9D.
Not 90? Are you sure?
Wow, actually it rolled 8 or 9.
37.
37. All right, Morgan swings her blade and cuts the battle droid in half like butter as she does a spin with her blade and gets ready for the next droid. However, this next droid is going to have a bonus to hit you. Felix, however, is having his own problems as he is going to fire at one of the Rodians.
Go, Felix.
All right, so he's going to roll his 5 dice to hit one of the Rodians. Rodian is going to try to dodge its attack, or Felix's attack. And this Rodian, let me see here. Okay, let me roll for the Rodian. All right, the Rodian is able to basically just jump. And remember I said that there was these garden areas. They're lifted a little bit with like concrete partitions, and he basically just jumps behind one of them as a blaster shot goes over his head. The battle droid now will attack Morgan. And he rolls a complication. So the battle droid fires, and since this is his first complication, I'll let him keep it. The battle droid fires, however, its energy cell is not as good because Gruda's mass producing these energy cells, and it's just not enough to actually create a full blast, and it just kind of fizzles out as it fires. And it kind of looks down at its rifle, looks up at you. Uh-oh. As that is the battle droid. The one Rodian jumped out of the way. The second Rodian is going to fire at Felix.
A lot of dice there.
They're not battle droids. All right. And he hits Felix. However, Felix has some cover. So he will add that to his strength. Or wait, hold on just a second here. Where is... I am actually at this point looking at the GM screen to find... Alright, so actually it adds to the difficulty. So... Felix has half cover, so I'm going to roll 2 dice for Felix's cover. And actually the Rodian hits his cover. A blaster shot hits the sled and deflects harmlessly away from Felix. Are you attacking the battle droid one more time? All right.
The second one, because there's 2. So remember, well, I took one out.
You took one out, so you're attacking the last battle droid. Mm-hmm. Okay. As it is looking at its gun very...
Dejectedly?
Dejectedly for a battle droid.
I kind of feel bad about this now. Don't do that. I didn't hit him anyway. I rolled an 8 with a 1 on the wild die.
You need to stop doing that. And we are done for the evening. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, so you swing and you miss. As the next round... Oh, she is trying now her third wild die.
I don't know if it's going to help any. The Scotty's has let me down.
Okay, so Scotty's brew house has let Ellen down. We had a special die for that. And we're not going to talk about the other one because that was the special die we had for our marriage. So that let her down.
You're mad at me. Anyway.
All right.